Now, in this video, I need us to understand something about the Westerners. You see, any country in Africa that is trying to live independently, that does not depend on the West for resources or for help, you see, it's like a threat to them. Now, let's use Burkina Faso as an example. Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traore has escaped more than 5 assassination attempts over the past 3 months. Just these past 3 months, they are after his life, like is holding them in their neck. And the reason is because he's trying to live independently. He's trying to build the country in a way whereby the country will be independent. The country will not depend on anybody for any kind of resources. You understand? That is why they're after his life. And let me tell you something, we the Africans, we need to use whatever we have to stand against these people, to let these people understand that what they are doing to Africa is not really good. Because let's imagine, ever since Traore took power in Burkina Faso, a lot of things has changed. A lot of transformation have visited the country. They have been creating a lot in the country. And this is a threat to them. They see it as threat, or they see it as somebody who is trying to liberate his people. You understand? Once you are trying to liberate your people from the way the world has been operating, they see you as threat. They see you as if you want to open the eyes of your people. You understand? Now, one thing I need you to know, very, very important about these Westerner people, is that once they hate you or once they don't like you, the first thing they do is to try to paint you as bad person. And that is what they are trying to do currently. They are trying to use the media to make Traore look like bad person. That is what they are doing currently. Now they are trying to manipulate Burkina Faso people in France to organize protests against him. And also this man here you are seeing is trying to tell us that Ibrahim Traore is using the gold mine in his country to protect himself. Do you expect him to use the gold mine in his country to protect you? Or what is your own problem with the gold mine in his own country? That is what he has to better the life of his people. So what is your own problem? Now let me tell you another thing. You see, Gaddafi was killed. The same pattern they are trying to use to take out this man, the same pattern is what they use to take out Gaddafi. You understand? They try to make Gaddafi people to see him like bad person. That is exactly what they do. That's the exact strategy they use in killing that man. You understand? And the same strategy is what they are trying to use now. And everybody in Africa who have a voice must surely use his voice to fight against all this injustice, all this crime they are trying to, all this destruction they are trying to cause in Africa. You need to use your voice against it. India may have said this thing before, that whenever the West want to take out anybody in Africa, what they use is they tarnish his image against his people. And that's the exact thing they did to Gaddafi. Now, if you have anyone who was in Libya before Gaddafi and still in Libya after Gaddafi, ask them what is the difference. Libya, let me tell you today, the difference between Libya now and Nigeria is not really much. The only difference between Libya, what makes Libya say a little bit better than Nigeria now, is electricity and cost of living. If it is road, their road is bad. If it is economy is not working. Everything is bad. Is that what they want for Burkina Faso? If you are a Burkina Faso citizen, or you have anybody who are close to all these people, see, let me tell you something today. Try your best. You people should use your voice. You Africans should use their voice to fight for this man. This man did not offend the West. He's just trying to liberate his people from the same slavery. One thing I need you to know as an African is that these people just use independence to deceive us. They don't really want us to live independently. Once you are trying to live independently, you are a threat to them. So if you are an African person, try your best. Whatever you have, if it is your voice that you have, use it to say something. Use it. Share your opinion. Share the idea you know. What you know that are making these people to do all these things. Let us use our voice to fight against all this criminality they are trying to cause in Africa. See you in another video. One love.